Hey guys, welcome to my channel today. Today I have a special video for you and I'm taking part of the 12 Days of Christmas with TinaGale and Heather's Crafty Life, and you're joining in on day 10. And day 10 is all about using multiple photos. So I'm going to be using 2 photos today in my layout. So I started out with a cut file. I just Googled hanging ornaments cut file and I just used my Silhouette Cameo to cut it out. And actually the collection that I'm using is Fancy Pants Designs. It's a holiday hustle. So I really like the color scheme in this. It's black and white, and it's got the traditional red and green. They're actually a little bit muted in tone, but then the addition of like this aqua, which is beautiful and I love it. And so with the cut file, what I did is I cut it out of that black and white stripe. And now I'm going in with the papers and I'm just backing the cut file. And I do this a super duper easy / lazy way, which is just using some Scotch tape to adhere it down in the back. So pretty simple, right? I'm pretty lazy when it comes to cutting out cut files and backing them because my time is limited with these little girls that I have. And they require a lot of assistance. So I try to get things done as quickly as I can. So you can see me taping things together. I'm not neat when I do this because, I mean, if I get it on the other paper, it's fine. It's going to be covered up anyway. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to show you me backing everything. I'm going to show you the majority of it, but not all of it. You'll see that I'm going to go through pretty quickly and show you the finished product. And actually I should tell you that after I finished backing everything, I backed the entire paper, the entire background paper there with just a white piece of cardstock so that the back was a little prettier to the eye as well and you didn't see all that paper piecing. I just did that with like whites, so that's it. So there you see I have the majority of it done. The bows I filled in with some of the darker kind of reddish burgundy maroon. It's very muted in color, and so I don't end up liking it for the most part how muted it was, but you'll see what I do to fix that in just a few minutes. It's towards the end of the video anyway. So now I'm using my multiple photos. So this picture is taken of my littlest meatball, and she was, I'm going to say, helping decorate the tree. All she did was like touch an ornament, and I said, you know what, let me go get my camera because this is perfect. And at one point it looked like she was reaching, decorating the tree, and that's the bottom photo, and I thought that was just really cute. And the other one is of her looking directly at me like, Mom, are you sure I'm allowed to do this? Because you know she's not allowed to touch the tree. But in this case, Mommy wanted some photos, so Mommy's allowed to bend the rules, right? So I'm going through the collection and I am matting my photo. So although that they're 2 separate pictures, they're originally matted as 2 separate. But then I adhere them together and have them act as one. So that just makes them easier to move around. The matting for me comes together a little easier. I just like doing it this way unless I want things to be actually separate. So fairly easy. And I'm just going through now and using some of the papers from the collection, and I'm really enjoying this collection for Christmas. I thought, like, when I originally bought it, I was just going to use it for this video hop because I noticed that I don't really scrap a lot of holiday photos. And I think that's just because I don't take as many around the holidays because I feel like I'm always so busy helping with cooking, and if we host it at my house, it's just, you know, very time consuming. So I always forget to take the pictures, and because I'm the photo taker in my family, there aren't any photos. It's a very sad story. Yeah, but this year I think I'll make the extra effort to take the photos. So you saw there that I used that blue foam to pop up my photos. Let's call it photo because they're now pieced together. And so that gives a bit of lift and dimension, and I do this in 90% of my layouts. I'm going to say 99% of my layouts. I really like the lift. And so I'm using that frame. That frame is from the ephemera. Actually, I didn't realize that because I can't read. I didn't realize, I should say that I didn't read the package, but the collection actually came with ephemera and the tags. And I bought the ephemera and tags anyway. So now I have doubles of everything, which is okay, right? Because you guys know how heavily I embellish my layouts, that is. So it ended up working out. But I used the ones that were in the collection pack versus the separate pack that I bought first, because I figured they'd be loose in the package and I'd rather have them all together. So there are those awesome looking skinny trees that I love those. So I decided to make a little bit of a background with them, so a bit of a scene. So I'm going to, you see there that I affixed them on either side of the photo. And so that's the beginning of my scene. It's nothing overly complicated. It's just the car with the trees in the background. That's it. I'm simple like that. And for the car, I'm going to double pop it up because my photo is popped up. And so I just wanted that little bit of extra lift and dimension. And that car is so super cute. I know it has nothing to do with my layout other than it having a Christmas tree on it, but I loved it and I wanted to use it. So for my title is Celebrate the Holidays. So I love this pack of thickers that I have. It's, I forget what collection it's from, but it's from like this girl collection. It had like all the phrases and it's in this like script. So in the collection it says celebrate. So I'm like, what can I write? What can I write? And I thought, celebrate the holidays. Easy enough, right? So this black thicker that I'm putting down that says holidays is called Weekend. And they're a black puffy sticker. So I go through and I stick things down with wet glue. I don't have to explain to you why. You already know. I straighten things out, kind of. They're still a little crooked. I could use the help of that We Are Memory Keepers, like that thickers aligner, if I was smart enough. I'm using the October Afternoon mini markets and in index cards, and that's for the word the, and I put it on its side versus it being horizontal. I put it vertically. I thought that was cute. And then now you see that I'm pulling out the celebrate word, and yeah, I just love the mix of the cursive script versus the block capital letters. It's my fave. It's my thing. I'm doing it now. So there we go. So celebrate the holidays. And so now I'm just going through the ephemera, I don't want to say pack, but the ephemera from the collection. And I'm going to pick out pieces so that I can build my clusters. So I know that on the left side there that I want to go straight across, not all the way to the end, but I want to take it outwards. And so I'm choosing the ornaments, and I thought that those were fitting because the actual layout background has ornaments all over it. And I'm just going to create small little clusters now and start my, well, I'm not starting my embellishing, but I am continuing to embellish. And this layout came together extremely easily, I have to say. Just, you know, when you're in that work zone and things are just coming together and you're moving and grooving, well, that was this collection. And I can't believe how quickly it just came together. And so, do you remember at the beginning of the video that I told you that those pops of red for the bows weren't working for me? Well, when I stuck down that red ornament on the bottom left, I thought, you know what? My gut was right. So I went and I got my Paper Issues. It's the, what's it called, seam binding that comes with the packages that Cassie so nicely wraps together. And so I pull out that and I make little bows, and those are going to be the actual bows. So how much cuter does that look? So it's dimensional because they are not flat on the page, but it also gives those pops of red. And now this really truly reminds me of Christmas colors. So the green and an actual red versus just that kind of muted burgundy maroonish color. So I'm liking this a whole lot better. And those pops, I'm going to continue them throughout my entire layout. So I have the bow strings, and then I have that ornament on the bottom left. And then if you see to the bottom right of my photo, that number 25 is gold foil, red gold foil as well. So I thought it worked kind of well, and I incorporated in some other aspects as well, like that tag that I'm holding in my hand. So I just slip it through. So there's other pops of this real red, I want to say, versus that muted kind of color. Oh, and I also pulled out a flare from my stash. This was actually gifted to me. And it's just a red chevron flare. And I use my gold metallic twine, and I make a whole big mess for the flare to sit on. And, you know, with a whole lot of glue. And that's it. I thought it kind of reminded me of a bauble, an ornament. And I stick some messy thread behind as well. And I felt like that nest wasn't like thick enough. It wasn't substantial enough. So I add quite a bit more. And then now I'm going to take some Heidi Swapp Color Shine. Well, I guess not yet. I'm going to create a little cluster here in the top. And this one was super, super easy. Just simple. It didn't go overboard with the top. And I pull out my Heidi Swapp Color Shine, give it some gold sprinkling, some golden love, and that is it for my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. There is a bit of a giveaway, so there are some gift cards or gift certificates going out. All you have to do to enter is comment on all the videos, and you'll be entered into the draw to win them. So it's pretty simple, right? I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys will tune in to the other ladies' videos. I'll have a link down below where you can find them. And that's pretty much it. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. Happy, happy, happy. Love you guys. Bye.